What if I told you the most in-demand collectible in Asia right now isn't a luxury car, a limited edition watch, or even an NFT, but a strange little creature with wild hair, sharp little teeth, and the eyes of something straight out of storybook fever dream? Sound crazy, right? But that creature has a name, Labubu, and it's not just a toy anymore. It's a status symbol. It's a fashion piece. It's a cultural movement. And the story behind how it went from a mystery box in China to the hands of international celebrities and collectors around the world is something you need to hear. Labubu wasn't born in the headquarters of some global toy giant. It started quietly in the hands of an artist named Kaising Lung, working with Hong Kong-based designer toy giant Pop Mart. Kaising Lung built an imaginative world called the Monsters, a universe filled with strange, oddball creatures, and Labubu was one of them. A little weird, a little mischievous, and totally unforgettable. At first, Labubu was just part of Pop Mart's blind box toy series. Small, affordable, random figures sold without knowing which design you'd get. But while many saw just another cute toy line, some people saw something more. Labubu didn't look like a typical mascot. It looked chaotic, expressive, alive. That mystery, that weird charm, started to catch on fast. At first, it spread through the underground toy community in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore. Then came the early collectors, the ones who knew what was coming. As Pop Mart started launching limited edition Labubu figures, Pirate Labubu, Magician Labubu, glow-in-the-dark Labubu, the hype exploded. People started lining up overnight for releases. Drops sold out in minutes. Online scalpers began flipping figures for 5 to 10 times their original price. Some ultra-rare Labubu pieces were listed for over $3,000. What was happening here? Labubu wasn't just a collectible anymore. It was becoming a modern art obsession. Then came the global takeover. Social media became Labubu's biggest launchpad. TikTok and Instagram were flooded with unboxing videos. Influencers filmed dramatic ASMR-style reveals of which Labubu figure they got. Artists began customizing Labubu into wild new forms. People who had no idea what Pop Mart was suddenly wanted to get their hands on, that weird little creature with the teeth and the crazy hair. The blind box format only made things more addictive. You never knew what you'd get, and that thrill became part of the culture. And that's when the fashion world started watching. Brand began to take notice. High-end stores launched pop-up shops dedicated to Labubu drops. Streetwear designers collaborated on Labubu-themed clothing. Limited edition backpacks, jackets, phone cases, even home decor started to appear, each with the grinning face of Labubu on it. In cities like Shanghai, Tokyo, and Seoul, people lined up just to take selfies next to giant Labubu statues. Suddenly, it wasn't just fans or collectors, it was the mainstream. Even celebrities began to catch the fever. Chinese idols and K-pop stars were among the first to show off their Labubu collections online. Then it spread further. Fashion influencers in Paris started featuring Labubu in their photo shoots. In Los Angeles, US-based content creators showed entire walls lined with different Labubu figures. One even showing a Labubu wrapped in diamond-like rhinestones. According to collector forums, celebrities like Jackson Wang, G-Dragon, and even Blackpink's Lisa have been spotted either gifting or collecting Labubu. It's become a low-key luxury item, not for its price, but for its rarity. If you have the right Labubu, you're in the culture. You're part of the wave. But here's what really sets Labubu apart. It's not traditionally cute. It's got jagged teeth. Its eyes are wide and a little bit unhinged. It feels like it belongs in a dark fairy tale. And that's exactly why people love it. In a world where so many designs are polished, clean, and safe, Labubu is wild. Imperfect, unique. It makes you feel something, sometimes strange, sometimes nostalgic, sometimes even a little disturbed. And that emotional punch is what makes it unforgettable. Labubu speaks to a generation that grew up on both fantasy and chaos. It represents a kind of rebellion against the usual polished mascot characters. It's part monster, part mirror. It shows us that not everything has to be perfect to be loved. It's quirky, it's unpredictable, and in that unpredictability, it has become iconic. Whether it's placed on a collector's shelf, worn on a hoodie, or showcased in a luxury gallery, it never looks out of place. And Labubu isn't slowing down. Pop Mart continues to release new versions almost monthly, each tied to different stories, holidays, or artistic themes. It's evolving beyond physical toys, entering the digital space, appearing in virtual fashion shows, and even being discussed for animated adaptations. There are whispers that Labubu might soon become part of a streaming platform deal, a full series or short film, turning the character into something even bigger. Right now, owning a Labubu isn't just about taste, it's about identity. It says you're part of something rare, something different. Whether you love it or don't understand it, you can't ignore it. Labubu has become a global language for those who find beauty in the bizarre, those who don't want perfect, and those who live at the edge of trends before they go mainstream. So the next time you see that wild little creature pop up on your feed or inside a boutique window, remember, it's not just a toy. It's not just a collectible. It's the face of a new cultural shift. Something strange, something loud, something alive. That's Labubu. If this story surprised you or made you see this little monster in a whole new way, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more deep cultural dives, and drop a comment telling us, would you collect Labubu, or is it just too weird to handle? Either way, the trend is real, and it's far from over.